All right, let's talk about marketing. What if I told you it doesn't have to be just another cost on the balance sheet? What if you could turn it into the single most powerful growth engine your company has? Well, that's the big difference between just doing marketing and being truly strategic. And today, we're going to open up that exact playbook. So let's just get right to it. I want you to really think for a second. That last marketing campaign you ran, or that social media post you put up, even the latest brochure, was it a calculated move in a much bigger game plan? Or, was it just doing marketing? Be honest. That's really the fundamental question we have to answer first. I mean, we hear the word marketing thrown around all day, every day, right? But for a lot of managers, there's this nagging feeling. It's a sense that you should know exactly what it is, but the definition just feels a little fuzzy. Hey, if that's you, you are not alone. It's a super common blind spot, and it's what holds so many businesses back. And that feeling? It leads directly to this problem. You know marketing is important. You know you need it for your product, for your service, for the whole company, but where on earth do you even start? That gap between knowing you need it and doing it right can feel like a massive canyon. The good news, though, there is a bridge. And that bridge, my friends, is strategic marketing. Now let's really break this down. This is not about just running more ads or making more social media posts. No. It's the art of influencing how people perceive you. It's about deliberately carving out a very specific piece of real estate inside your customer's mind. A little spot where your brand is the clear, the unique, the absolute best choice. Okay, so how do we actually build this bridge? Where do we begin? Well, step one is a big one. You have to stop seeing a giant faceless crowd and start seeing groups of actual customers. It's all about decoding your market. And thankfully, you don't have to guess. There's a proven method for this. This whole process is basically a three-step path from total confusion to crystal clarity. First up, you've got segmentation. Think of it like slicing up the entire market into smaller, more manageable groups that share similar needs. Next comes targeting. This is where you look at those slices and figure out, okay, which of these groups can we really serve best? Which one is most attractive to us? And finally, you have positioning. This is your game plan, the detailed strategy for how you're going to win over that chosen segment. All right, so once you know who you're talking to, the very next question is, how are you going to talk to them? This is where your tactical toolkit comes into play. You've probably heard of it, the famous marketing mix. Now, this isn't just some boring textbook theory. It's a really practical checklist of the 7 levers you can actually pull. Now, we all know the original 4, right? Product, price, place, and promotion. But truly strategic marketing goes way deeper. You also have to consider the people. Who is delivering that customer experience? The process, how exactly is your service delivered? And the physical evidence. What tangible proof do you have that supports your quality? Getting all 7 of these elements working in harmony, that's the engine of a truly great marketing plan. Okay, so with those tactical tools in your back pocket, we can start to think bigger. We can elevate the whole conversation. Because it's not just about getting one-off sales. It's about building a powerful, memorable brand that creates a genuine connection and earns that long-term loyalty. So how do you actually build that connection? Well, you do it by giving your brand a real personality. I mean, think about it. Is your brand all about competence? Like a trusted bank, reliable, intelligent, and expert? Or is your brand all about excitement? Maybe like an adventure travel company, daring, spirited, and imaginative. You have to define this personality because it is absolutely crucial. It shapes every single thing you say and do. But look, a modern strategy can't just stand still. You can't set it and forget it. To really get that competitive edge, you have to be constantly looking forward. That means innovating with new products, building real, market-driven relationships, and of course, mastering promotion in this crazy tech era we live in. And probably most important of all, it's about using big data and consumer insights to make smarter, faster decisions than everybody else. So, when you put all of these pieces together, what you get is your path forward. It's a complete transformation in how you think. You go from being a manager who just, oversees tasks to becoming a true strategic marketer who is actively driving the company's growth. And let's be really clear about the impact here. This isn't just fluffy, nice-to-have stuff. The research is clear. Strategic marketing skills directly improve organizational productivity. We are talking about real, tangible, measurable results that affect the entire company's bottom line. So what's the big takeaway from this whole playbook? What will you be able to do? Well, you'll be able to really deepen your fundamental understanding of what strategic marketing even is. You'll be able to confidently apply a complete strategic marketing plan from start to finish. And most importantly, you'll elevate your strategies to get results that you can actually see and measure. This is the big shift we've been talking about. It's the difference between just doing marketing and truly leading with it. It's about intentionally owning that valuable space in your customer's mind and using it to drive the entire business forward. So, really, there's only one question left to ask. Are you ready to become the strategist?